Isn't it interesting how from a young age we already decide who we're going to be, without really considering how a single moment can change your life, or the life in which you have planned for yourself? My biggest flaw is that I cannot help but plan everything in my life, but nothing could have prepared me for this. In August 2014, I was approached by Alice Carrillo via Facebook asking if I'd be interested in an interview for Miss Mansfield Sherwood Forest 2014. After a lot of persuasion, I thought, why not? What was there to lose? Little did I know that it would be this single decision which would change my life forever. Once I got over the disbelief of being chosen to be a finalist alongside 11 other beautiful girls, I was thrown into 7 weeks of intense rehearsal. It was during these weeks that I decided to put my all into this competition. The night of the final came around so quickly, and I will never forget the feeling of adrenaline every single time I hit the stage. When the crown was placed upon my head, I knew I had to make this year count. My chosen charity for the year was Womankind Worldwide, an organisation which supports women and young girls in third world countries with health, education, and in gaining fundamental female rights. It was my passion for this charity that would be my driving force for the year. Christmas was an extremely exciting and overwhelming time as Miss Mansfield. In November, I was given the opportunity to turn the Christmas lights on and be interviewed in front of 8,000 people. It was at the Motorhome Depot where I would meet Farah Rose, an international director at Womankind Worldwide, completely unplanned. At the Rotary Christmas sleigh, I sported a Santa's hat and a yellow vest as part of their yearly fundraiser. I have also had the privilege of supporting the Rotary Club in many charity events. At Junior Showtime, I presented the awards alongside Paul Bacon and Francis Finn. I was given a similar role at the incredibly inspiring Courage Awards. I am so proud of my involvement with the Mansfield Rotary, and I openly expressed my gratitude in a speech about my year and Womankind Worldwide. Who said being Miss Mansfield was always glamorous? Although this may have been one of the hardest nights of my life, I am so grateful of my experience in taking part in the Big Snore. My appreciation and empathy towards the homeless has truly changed me. Meeting Rosie and her mum Karen was a massive highlight during my year. After spending a week getting to know them and visiting local landmarks, I can say I have made a true friendship that will last a lifetime. It was at this time I gained my pageant sister Ellie Rose, the winner of the first ever Miss Mansfield Outstanding Teen competition. I made multiple appearances with Ellie during my year. She is a kind, compassionate and talented young woman. So this is for you, Miss Mansfield 2015. You better take care of her. My trip to America came so quickly, and before I knew it, I was carrying my guitar over 3,000 miles to Mansfield, Ohio. It was a dream come true spending 10 days at the home of Pat and Ed Olson. Every day was full of excitement, taking part in the parade, visiting a juvenile detention centre and the women's centre, spending a whole week with the beautiful finalists of Miss Ohio, and of course performing my original song, Believe, at the Miss Ohio Outstanding Teen competition. However, my fondest memory is sitting on the porch with Pat and Ed, hearing about their incredible life and watching the fireflies. In August, I headed to Coventry, where I would compete alongside 50 other girls for the Miss England crown. I felt privileged to take everything I had learned from the Miss Ohio finalists to the competition. Overall, I placed in the top 20 and came in the top 6 for talent. Music is my passion, and having the opportunity to take this all over the country and across the pond has definitely been a highlight of my year. A week after the competition, I took part in the Mansfield 10K and completed the circuit in under an hour, something I definitely could not have achieved 1 year ago. My year has been so busy that it would have been simply impossible to list every appearance I have made. So the question is, did I make this year count? I can answer this with a firm and true yes, but there have been so many people that have made this year count for me. I want to thank every single person that has followed my journey on social media by liking, commenting and sharing my statuses, ultimately showing the world how much this competition has changed. I wanted to thank everyone who attended my charity events. You will never truly know how your support has shaped my year. Thank you, Alice, for persuading me to attend that first interview. Who knew a feminist in a tiara could exist? Thank you also for your technical and emotional support. You worked so hard to make this competition a success. Thank you, Trish, for literally being my rock. Your support has been incredible, and I have gained a true friend and a role model. Your passion for this competition is incredible. You put your heart and soul into the Miss Mansfield organisation and literally put your life on hold to give each girl a memorable year. Thank you for everything you have done for me. Finally, here it comes. Thank you to my remarkable family. Alex, I know that you missed the majority of my year since you were having the time of your life in New York, but if it wasn't for your influence and continual support, I would not be here today. Mum and Dad, where do I start? Thank you for being my life support. You made me the person I am, and I would be nothing without you. Thank you will never be enough for the time you have both given me this year to make it the best year of my life. I am so lucky to have you both. Here is my final moment, and I want to finish it with a thought. If you could live a life where you never fail, what would you do? Don't ever be afraid to jump headfirst into life, because this world is limitless. Love, laugh, cry and dream, and become the person you were always meant to be.
I said remember this moment.